It really goes to show just how tough the anti-guys unit was. Even with something like Lucky Day, which sounds pretty broken, they still gave me a run for my money. Still though, this badge did serve its purpose for the very first time I ever used it. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we had a heck of a time with a supposed quiz-based operation, but it quickly evolved into us fighting the anti-guys unit, which consisted of a trio of anti-guys we had to deal with. It was pretty tough, but we managed to come out on the other side with a lot of experience, far more than I ever thought we would get. Today, we're going to advance a little farther into Bowser's Castle, as we still have a little ways to go before we can actually reach Peach's Castle. So, I'm trying to think of what to do here. I actually want to take these off. Because we're not out of the woods yet when it comes to tough fights. This next one may not be as tough as you think, but I want to be prepared just in case. So, I don't have any upsetting things happen. Because we've been on quite the roll here as of late, despite that little run-in with the anti-guys, still. It's been mostly smooth for the better part of our time in this castle. Only 3 points to work with. I think I'll cast that on to Close Call. Let's bring things full circle. We haven't used this since the early game, and I think it'll be time for us to use it again, since it did help us out a lot back in the early days of our adventure. I don't really rely on stuff like Power Rush or Last Stand that often, since the moment I go into danger or peril condition, I try to get myself out of that threshold. But it can be useful, and I know there are techniques that you can use, or strategies you can use, when you're in danger or peril that can like boost your attack so much. It can be advantageous in those circumstances. I'll get this too, we haven't used that in a while. Those can be advantageous in like low HP runs. I know those are strats that you can use for those kind of challenge runs. But I'm not that kind of player. I like to prioritize health and defense above anything else. Now look at that! We're already halfway there to the next level up. Man, at this rate, I'm probably gonna hit the maximum on one of those stats. If not, I'll get really freaking close. Man, even at this point of the game, I'm still sucking with dodges. I guess some things never change. Some for the better, some for the worst. You can obviously see there's a jam and jelly right here. There's no point keeping that like stored away for when we're so close to the end of the game, so I might as well use that at some point. Even though we already have the maple syrup in our hands, still, it'd be nice to have something like that in reserve if I ever need to really use it at a dire moment. I see you there, Magic Koopa. Don't go sniffing the wall. Fight me! To nothing but Koopas of all types. That's how you know that we are definitely residing in Bowser's turf now. Oh my goodness, Merly! Merly! Again with this! Boosting it up even more, all the way up to a very nice amount of star points. Man, that girl, Merly. I have nothing else to say about her at this point. She's exhausted, maybe exhaust all positive things to say about her. She's just been such a saint. So now at this point again, another lobby. Though unlike the last time, I don't know which was the way to progress, And which one is it? Maybe it's like a bird version of the last lobby we were in. I want to bet that. Okay, I seriously don't know where this goes. Though it looks like progress. Yep, I see enemies. We're not going there yet. Though you think that after how this castle's organized, we have to go like left to advance even further through the castle. Maybe we have to go back for that? That's probably it. No, wait, there's enemies here too? Okay, I'm seriously confused now. I guess this wasn't as safe lobby as I thought it would be. So let's go over here then, because I was expecting this to be the way to progress. Maybe this might be another Toaded, but I just gotta beat another Koopa Patrol guard too. Yeah, looks like it. I just gotta beat another Koopa Patrol guard to unlock this cell. At least this time around I was able to jump on the one guard. We'll have Ball here go right near his primers and go slap him. That's really gotta be painful if this guy has genitals. Though I'm pretty sure Koopas have like male and female anatomies. I'm pretty sure that's true. I mean, otherwise if that was the case, then I wasn't gonna think of Bowser door that one of the Koopas in that game has a girlfriend. I mean, it's a pretty old game, so I guess spoilers like that are pretty not important, even though it's like a small detail still. That does exist. So at least we got another prison cell locked. And I am in fairly good straits. No, don't use that. I don't want to repeat what happened at the Crystal Palace. And I know that this guy, yep, it's gonna provide another Toad House for us. But your sleep will heal you no matter where you happen to be sleeping. Well, it does give all my stuff back, all my stats back. So that is true. Sleep well, to take care and go. Good luck, Mario. Bowser will be no match for you. Good work fighting us. Thanks for coming. I can't believe I was captured so easily. How shameful. Ever since Peach is being held under heavy security. Please, save her. Oh, Mario, thank you for coming. It's so good to see you. All the prisoners got split up, so it's just been us four. Are the others all safe? Please don't see we're the only ones you saved. I hope this whole horrible mess will be over soon, so we can reunion with everybody. Now look at here. They're not altos. We have well these penguins around as well. If I know this is gonna happen, I would have gone home with Mayor Penguin. I wish I'd wake up in Shiver City and never had to leave again. Nah, I dream of sweet shaved ice treats every single day. Oh, buddy, you got Mario on your side. With the progress we're making, you'll be out of here in no time. Just hang in there a little longer. You'll get your ice shaved treats before you know it. Now the only question is, where do I go next? Because I was expecting to go left on one of these floors to keep going forward. And I'm pretty curious of what happens if I go backwards now. There could be hammer bros in the way, so I gotta be careful with them. Hammer bros are absolutely one of the tougher guards we take on. I dare say they're even more formidable than the Koopa Patrol. Really? You've been hitting homers as of late, but this one's gonna be a strike. This guy got stunned from one of my timeout attacks, so it's not gonna help at all. I already mentioned before, she hasn't played a perfect game, but I was not expecting perfection from her. Or the amount of luck I've got from her either. And hey, life's full of surprises. Starting to think this might be the way to progress. It just feels that way to me. Okay, come on, hit the switch. Thank you, Mario. Okay, just blocks that Koopa from hitting me. But I see what I have to do here. we'll take care of this guy first. What I was gonna do is to leave this room alone and then go investigate the other one. What I want to do is ends up first. I won't be surprised if at some point I have to turn back. Ah, I don't have to. This was the way to go after all. Another castle key for us. So I was right, the way with the dry bones was the main path. That's good. Oh wait, no, I forgot about this log. That's why this was here. That's might lead to a bonus room, you never know. Wait a second. Nope, I recognize this place. I know what this place is. We're going the main path. It's right to have doubts in my mind, so I know we can go back and check out what the dry bones are up to. Might make a stop by the Toad House along the way as well. Kinda got beaten up there from those last bunch of Koopas I was dealing with, especially those Magic Koopas. I guess it's a reason why they really are evil. They decided to throw PlayStation symbols at me. I mean, all they're missing is the X. If they had that at their disposal, then I'm pretty sure Mario would be hosed when they do their magic attacks. Who knows, for all we can speculate, that might be the main reason why that Bowser recruited them into his army. Because they can throw stuff at us that's from another brand that Mario's not accustomed to. You gotta think that the irony of the dry bones being like the undead Koopa, yet they're the weakest of the Koopas we've faced in this castle so far, considering they have such an easy weakness to exploit, that they can be taken down in relatively quick fashion, and they give off quite a bit of experience too. I mean, 3 points may not be that much to account for if you deal with just one, but if you have to deal with more than one, then that can add up pretty well. Especially combining that with, ooh, an Ultra Shroom, nice. Be sure to keep that in reserve too. Now we've got 2 of these, one of that, one of that, one of that, and still most of my offensive items. Yes, include the Pebble, the most important offensive item of all. Saying before we got to that, it is pretty ironic to think that the dry bones, the ones that are the undead, happen to be the weakest one of the bunch of the Koopas we faced in this entire castle. I guess that's just the pros and cons of being zombies for ya. So we'll head back over here. And we'll head to this room. The reason why I remember this room fondly is because of the torches. You wouldn't think up until now that you should pay attention to them because they're just room decor. But no, for this instance, you gotta pay close attention to their pattern. Up, down, down, up, down, up. Because if you go through the wrong door, you'll end up back at the start of this room. So that's why it's worth paying attention to those torches. So up, down, down, up, down, up. Up. Then down, down. And there we go. It's pretty easy to memorize from here. Go up, down, and up. Another boss I was thinking of when I was talking about like the number of antagonists we went through were the Shy Guys back in Shy Guy Toy Box. I want to get back on that topic for a quick moment. Is that you really wouldn't think the Shy Guys would be that important considering that they always act like a hive mind. So the fact that there was one of them that was leading the group back in that particular chapter was something I was expecting the first time I was playing through this game. Ah. I don't think we've seen that in action yet. The Magic Koopa can duplicate himself. Well, that could be a bit of a problem. But that is a good reason why I do have Hammer throughout. Unless I can use... No, I can use Spin Smash. That's gonna affect the other guy behind him. So let's try this. Hammer throw. Yeah, wasn't it? Thought so. Never fear. What is here to shock you? And that casts the illusion. What the heck was that? Okay. I definitely don't remember that for the Koopa Troll. Is that some attack that we did go over before, but I just don't remember what triggers that? Is that a random move? Is that a rare thing I came across that not many people know about? What the heck was that? This was surely coming after that WTF attack that Koopa Troll card did. Specifically that one I took down in one cycle. Seriously, what the heck was that? And I'm telling you, this game continues to surprise me. I have no idea what in the world that attack was. That still got me a little staggered. I was not expecting that to happen. Yeah, that figures. Only 1 point away from another level up. That's like the second time that's happened this entire dungeon. And some Hammer Bros coming up next. Great. Those guys surprisingly gave me a lot of damage. I swear, they're so many fanboys in disguise. That's my theory, I'm sticking to it. There's a reason why they keep throwing out a lot of those symbols at me. And now there's this hot mess I gotta deal with. And there we go. That's enough for my next level up. Just going right to FP. I highly doubt that I'm getting another level up after that. Pretty sure it's gonna be a bit of a ways left of the dungeon to go, but I'm really not expecting to get one more. I'd be pretty happy if that does happen, but not expecting it, not at all. Besides, we're pretty dang strong as it is, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got through the rest of the game. Oh, look who's here! Oh, Mario! You came to rescue me! Thank you so much! Oh, me? Oh, I just saw a chance to get away from Bowser and I ran. There's no need to fight it because I'm already safe. See? No need to fight. Let's hurry up and go home. I'll be right behind you. Well, this was a quite surprise. Managed to run to Peach on our way to saving her. But you can see she starts to lag back a little bit as we go away. As we go closer, she heads back to the door. It just acts like nothing ever happened. I wonder what happens if we go like all the way to the end. Pretty sure she just bolts back to the door if we go too far from her. Nope, never mind. We had to do that. Because now we know the true secret of this disguise. Oh, what? What's wrong, Mario? That suspicious guy? I didn't see anything. Maybe it's your imagination. Huh? You what? You want to save the people of Peach's castle? Who cares about them? Now that certainly does not sound like the Peach we know. Ouch! Oh, how could you? You're so cruel, Mario. Why do you want to hurt me? I'm gonna tell King Bowser you're treating me like this. No! Ow! Stop it! Please don't! I'll be King Bowser! I said cut it out! Ah, shoot. I wonder how you saw through my disguise. It was perfect. Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about it now. I'll just beat you up instead. Not just all Koopas you have to deal with in this place. Nope, now we have a lot of duplicates to deal with too. It's been a while since seeing these guys. Well, actually, it hasn't been that long. We did see them back at the Crystal Palace, which wasn't like that long ago, like I've already mentioned so many times. We haven't used Dizzy Shell in a long time. Let's see how we could do with this. Stuns of all. Good. For 2 turns. And now 1 turn. Multi-bounce then. Nice. Multi-bounce run that actually worked for once. So fall with a power shell. And then we'll make a quake. Finish them all off. You're deal with these guys, we know what they're made of. There's no point dwelling on them for too long. Besides, we got no experience from them at all. Since they're labeled as like previous chapter enemies we already beat up, there's no point in getting experience from them. So that would have been a waste. Wow! How in the world did you get this far in the castle? Congratulations! But this is the end of your adventure, I'm afraid. I've got much better defenses than those other guard doors do. Your luck has just run out. Come on, boys! Yep, guess who's back? Here come the Koopa Bros. I bet you never thought you'd see us again, huh, Mario? You do remember who we are, don't you? What if I say no? I actually do like these guys a lot, but I have to know what happens. What? I just say we're the Koopa Bros, Mario. How could you not remember us? Now they're going to beat you within an inch of your life. Feel like running away, worm? Tell you what, if you beat them, you can go through here. Of course you'll fail. But at least you can try. Yeah. Don't think we're like before. We've increased our power beyond our wildest dreams. After you trounced us, we learned a new technique and train all day, every day. We're not just the Koopa Bros. We're the super ultra meta Koopa Bros the Great. I see her ego's got a lot bigger too. Check out our coolness. Huh? Uah! I found you, Mario! Psych! We're not dealing with them at all. It's our favorite little scamp, Junior Troopa. At last, you're mine! It was a pain finding you, you know. Today, at long last, I'll settle my score with you! So instead of fighting multiple bosses, we only have to fight one. Here it comes, Mario. This is the final fight. Only one of us is walking away from this Bowser battle. Or just battle, not Bowser battle. Why am I... We've been doing so many Koopas, I think we're... In my mind, we're already fighting Bowser. This guy has no relation to Bowser whatsoever, though. Really just shows how much time we've been in this place. We gotta get out of here pronto. And the sooner we deal with them, the better. First things first, Junior Troopa, possibly for the last time. It's Junior Troopa again, my man! The little guy still has some eggshell left on his body. Aww. Max HP 60. Attack power 8, defense 2. I got so excited when seeing him, I get all tongue twisted. Wow, he's been working out. He looks as though he may be able to change his shape too. You got to love this guy's effort, Mario. To follow us all the way here? What dedication! Come to think of it, how do you think he got here anyway? Maybe he was lagging behind us the whole time as we were clearing the path, and he just happened to get by all the security and stuff very easily. Just to face us again. You really gotta admire this guy's tenacity. He doesn't know when to quit. So this Junior Troopa, unlike all the rest, He's pretty dang tough, and this was a fight I've been looking forward to for some time now. Not only is he pretty strong, he retains all his moves from the previous fights that we did find him in. We'll switch over to what? Our favorite defense piercing device to help bypass any of that pesky defense and give him some direct damage. All the while, I'll continue to jump on him. So be sure not to underestimate Junior Troopa this time around, because he can't be pretty formidable this time. But I'm pretty sure that all the forms he takes on will go through with them as we advance further into the battle. They're like phases, more or less. So right now we're in his easiest phase. I see that as he's delivering quite a considerable amount of damage on me. I think I'll Power Shock, not Power Shock, Turbo Charge with Mario, or for Mario. Yeah, got it, perfect. Ready for that time. We'll combine this with a Mega Smash. Deal out more damage. Yeah, as I'm talking about, 9. I'm just waiting for him to go through another one of his phases. Here it comes. Darn it! Okay, try this on for size. Ultimate power! Yeah, his voice got a lot deeper as we advanced through the adventure. That's my headcanon at least. So now he can fly and has the spike on his head like before. I'll smooch to heal up my HP. So he's got all moves like I said before. Hop, Swoop Attack, Magic Blast, all can do a damage of 8. Spike Dive and Lightning Blast are worth 9 damage. He can also heal himself for 10 HP. And as already mentioned, he'll go through all of his forms during the fight. So you'll have to adapt as he changes up his tactics too. It's basically a hodgepodge of all the forms we have come across during our fights with him throughout the story. So that's why I also have Spike Shield on, to prevent any piercing damage whenever I do jump on him. That's why I'm able to land on his head without getting any damage myself. Okay, maybe something else. How about this? He grounds himself and now he's using his magic form. Ah, you've still got some skills. So does he. I gotta be really careful here because his magic form is his strongest. But we could pounce him easily thanks to our badge techniques. And of course what? Bypassing his defense. At least he still gives us a hefty amount of experience in the end. Our formidable foe till the very end was Junior Troopa. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Don't think you've won, Mario! I swear to you, I'm gonna beat you so bad next time! Gosh! So, since you beat the guy that beat the Koopa Bros, does that mean you beat the Koopa Bros? No, you beat him, he beat them, but you didn't actually lay a finger on... Ah! It's too confusing! Okay, fine. I guess there was no big difference between that guy and the Koopa Bros. You can go through. It's not possible for you to be King Bowser anyway. I'll let you have the honor of being beat personally by the evil King Bowser. Lucky you. Yep, that's all there was to it. That was the fight I was looking forward to for quite a while now. And man, after this game, Junior Troopa just ups and vanishes. Like, I don't know what happened to him as the series went on. He just disappeared. Pretty sad too, because he was a tenacious rival. Even though he was meant to be like this small little pest that would annoy you, he actually improved a lot over time and eventually would reach a point where he did have enough skills and enough power to hold his own against you. Still, you could trump him in the end. He's not too easy or not too hard, at least in his strongest form. And overall, he's just a really humorous foil to Mario. Even though Mario doesn't really acknowledge him that much, at least that's what I like to think. Still, you gotta give respect to your Troopa for coming all this way to fight us and to get beat down only for him to just strengthen his resolve and keep chasing us even this far into the story. It's quite amazing, and you gotta give him some respect for that. And I wish he did appear later on the series, but from what I've researched, he doesn't show up at all after this game, which is really sad. Still, for a one-time character, he left quite an impression, at least on me. But now we're done for today. We got through even more Bowser's Castle. Like I said, this is a really long dungeon. And we fought a familiar foe from our past in his strongest form. Or at least, he tried to fight us in all of his forms. You get the idea. Junior Troopa was quite a presence, to say the least. So next time, we're gonna keep going further into Bowser's Castle. Hopefully, we'll actually reach Peach's Castle. I really thought we'd be there by now, but this place is a lot bigger than I remember it being. We'll eventually get there though, and when we do, we will find the real Peach. Eventually. Until we meet again, farewell for now.